You know, I always found the one thing that was always amazing to me, and this happened to me even just the other day. I'll be driving one of my 59 supercars, and it's raining, and it's dark, and it's cold. And I see people at a bus stop, and I'm at the traffic light, and I'm like, it's freezing, and it's raining, and it's nighttime, and you can't afford an Uber. If that won't motivate you, I don't know what will. Because the worst thing about the bus isn't the bus, it's the time you wait for the bus. Time is money. You're gonna stand there for 45 minutes in the freezing cold and waste your time to save a couple dollars on an Uber, and you don't feel panic to get rich, and you're just fine with that, and you're gonna come home, took the bus today. Bro, born to lose. Born to lose. If that won't motivate you, especially as my 5.2 liter V10 Lamborghini is humming right next to you standing there. And you're standing there with your coat on, your hood up. Lamborghini's right there. I wonder when the bus will come. It's been a while today. Bro, born to lose.
I'm about to tell you exactly why you are guaranteed to win if you are watching this video. You are guaranteed to win because you are trying to improve your life. You're trying to make something of yourself. Most people don't even try. And that is why anybody who tries is absolutely guaranteed to win, because most people aren't trying at all. Every single car around me is owned by a trier. We have a Bentley and a Lambo covered up here. We have another Lamborghini there. We have Rolls Royces over there. There's some guy out there, I don't know who it is, who has one of the most famous cars in the world, Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport, 812 competition. This is all owned by triers. People who had an idea and thought, I'm gonna dedicate myself to this idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna dedicate myself and I'm gonna try my very best and see what happens. And the miracle of trying is that most people don't try at all. It's an empty playing field. You can walk into the diamond mine and scoop up the diamonds because most people are too lazy to walk in. If you are watching this, if you are prepared to dedicate yourself, if you're prepared to pay attention, if you're prepared to try, you are going to win because most people never do. And once you get to the top, you're going to understand it was doable. It was always doable. And the people crying and lamenting that their life sucks at the bottom, to a degree, deserve it because they didn't try when everyone who's up here did try. It's an elite club of triers. This is why people at the bottom are like, oh, the rich don't help the poor. The rich try and help the poor, but you can't help people who won't help themselves.
The world is an incredible place. Look at everything that humans have built. Every single one of these buildings a man built. Every single wire in the ground or the electricity systems of each of these skyscrapers was laid by a man. The plumbing, the sewage, we built all of this. And this is just one street in one city. And the entire world is covered in cities. It's truly amazing what humans can do. Whenever you're lacking motivation, just look around and see what amazing things other people have done. And you don't need to go out there and find anything fantastic. Most of the time, you just have to look out the window. Look out the window and see what incredible achievements other men have managed to pull off. And you know what's amazing? Nobody knows the names of the people who built this stuff. They're probably some South Asian from somewhere, came here on a work visa. They're not celebrated. Nobody talks about how great they are. They just came, did the work, and left. Unknown to the world, unknown to history. You're trying to achieve amazing things, and you're sitting there wondering how you're going to get the motivation to get it done. You know what's amazing? If you genuinely dedicate yourself and pull off what you're trying to do, the whole world will know your name. You're trying to do something easier than what's been done for more credit, more recognition, and more money. You're struggling to dedicate yourself to start an online company so that everybody in the club can know you and all the beautiful women can know you and your family can be proud of you and you can drive a Lamborghini. You're struggling to do that, sit on your laptop and type, while these men built skyscrapers. They conquered space from the sky for no money and no recognition. They didn't complain about motivation. They didn't complain that it was difficult. They just went to work and got it done. If you had to start again from absolute desert and build this, it would take God knows how long. Truly incredible what endless persistence and the passage of time can achieve. There's no such thing as a lack of motivation. You either want it or you don't. And one of the best things about being privileged enough to have a device in your hand that allows you to see this video is that you can do something easier than this for more recognition and more money. And the only thing stopping you from dedicating yourself, from being a multi-millionaire, from being monumentally successful is the fact that you say you lack motivation. You are being betrayed by your own brain. I strongly recommend that you fix it.
The majority of men are invisible. And when I say invisible, I truly mean that. I want you to understand that when a beautiful woman walks into Starbucks and you serve her her coffee, you're not human to her. You're not a man to her. She doesn't care about your struggle. She doesn't care about your mental health. She doesn't care what happens to you. She has no interest in you. You're basically invisible to her. You could sit here and say, hey, my name's this and my hobbies are this and I want to do this. She has no interest because you're not high value. The majority of men out here live invisible lives. They're hard lives. You work very hard. You build the roads. You're tired. You're struggling, but you're invisible. And I think that's one of the worst punishments a man can be bestowed with is invisibility for his entire human existence. What you want to do is to matter. You want people to respect you. You don't want to be a number. You want to be a name. You want people to know who you are. And to do that, you must do excellent things, which means you must live an extraordinary life, which means you're going to have the extraordinarily good and the extraordinarily bad. And you need to be a man and not be a coward and not be afraid and stand up and say, I'm ready for the good if it comes with the bad, because then I'm not invisible anymore. You have to fight against this matrix. The matrix in and of itself is trying to make, especially men, the majority of them, invisible tax slaves. They want you to sit there, be invisible, not matter, not have an opinion. And we're out here to try and show you that there is another way. And yes, bad comes with the good. There's no light without dark, but God is the best of planners. And every single time he puts you through something difficult, if your mind is prepared, if you are ready to learn lessons and adapt, you're going to become a more formidable competitor. And that's extremely important. So this year is the year to get your act together. That has to be now. It has to be a hero's year. So when they finally lock up the cells with a lock that can't be broken, you're no longer in it. This year is going to be extremely important. You need to have a winner's new year. As soon as you are granted life, you are guaranteed death. What you do in between is up to you. You are all conscious. That could end tomorrow. That could end in 100 years. But the time between the beginning of your consciousness and the end of it is completely up to you. Training is never the wrong decision. If you're in jail, you should train. If you are free, you should train. If you are rich, you should train. If you are poor, you should train. If you smoke, you should train. If you don't smoke, you should train. If you drink, you should train. If you don't drink, you should train. You cannot escape that hard work is always the correct decision. If you go to work to make money to feed your family because you know you need money to pay the bills, that's one thing. But if you go to work to make money to feed your family because you believe it is your duty as a man to provide to the people you love, and you believe that them respecting you for doing that will allow them to listen to you and trust you, so when you tell them what they saw on the TV was wrong, and you can help them resist the enslavement which is being broadcast into their eyes directly from the Matrix, and they're more likely to listen to you because of the respect they have for you for the hard work you've done, then your job doesn't just become a job about currency or a job about paying bills. It becomes a spiritual job that allows you to gain karmic points in the realm, which will be used to save the souls of the people you love. In fact, you have it easier than it's ever been. You're actually in the most fortunate position a human could possibly be born in, where you can sit in front of a computer, type on a keyboard, and make monumental wealth. It's never been easier than it is right now. But the men were harder. Perhaps the problem is not the economic climate. The problem is not the lack of opportunities. The problem is that when you are offered a solution to your woes, you fail to take action.
Money is one of the most common things on the planet because they can print it from thin air. They don't have to mine it. They don't have to build it. They don't have to find it. They can just print it. Even better, they don't even have to print it on paper anymore. They can just type it into a computer. They can type money in. So money's not a rare thing. But there are some things that are rare. What's rare is finding a man who is dependable, who will turn up on time, who will do what he is asked to do, who will try his very best, who won't lie or cheat or scam or make excuses. That is rare. And if you're that kind of person, you will always end up rich because money's worth nothing, and that's worth everything. If you don't have any money being thrown at you, it's because you're not the kind of person who deserves to have money thrown at them. It's very simple. A beautiful woman who is loyal and obedient and quiet and nice and makes a home a happy place, they never need jobs. Isn't that interesting? Because they are rare. And a man who turns up on time with a firm handshake and tries his best and dedicates himself and doesn't lie or cheat or scam and does what he's supposed to do and takes an interest in his work, he always ends up rich because he's more valuable than money. The way to make money is to be more valuable than money. And truthfully, there are not many doers in the world. There are not many people who get up and decide to go and do something, to take action, and to do it properly and completely. Those kind of people always end up rich. It's impossible to not be rich. New money exists every day. They just invent it from the sky anyway. Of course, it's going to end up with the doers. It's not going to end up with the fucking idiots, is it? It has to go in one direction. It's going to go in the direction of the people who deserve it. So next time you're sitting around at home thinking, how do I make money? I need money. Stop thinking of money as above you. Money's not above you. Money is below you. You're a fantastic person with a unique and varied history. And you have memories and you have thoughts and feelings and emotions and insights. And if only you could be a little bit more disciplined, a little bit more dedicated, if only you could focus a little bit more and pay a little bit more attention, you would be far above money. And once you're above money, it flows to you. People pay me money to talk. People pay me money to answer the phone. People pay me money to reply to them. People just pay me money because I'm worth so much more than money. I'm Andrew Tate. Of course they just give me the money. Fuck the money. That's Andrew Tate. That's who you need to be. And it's really not that difficult because the competition is very low. There are people out here in the world today, as screwed as Earth is, in the mess that we're currently living in, who are still obsessed with sports stars and pop music. Their competition is zero. They're just out drinking, watching sports, distracting themselves on TikTok. They're losers. All you have to do is focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. You're going to win.
Nobody on the planet has ever woken up and thought, I want to impress him. I want to impress that person. Your girlfriend doesn't want to impress you, which is why you don't get a threesome on your birthday. Your boss doesn't want to impress you, which is why he treats you like shit. Your friends don't want to impress you, so they don't go out of their way. Nobody is trying to impress you. Think about this. Analyze this. You are going through life as an individual that nobody is trying to impress. Imagine how different your life would be if people were trying to impress you. See, when you're me, when you're Andrew Tate, when you're Top G, when people meet you, they try to impress you. Hey, I can do this. Have you heard of this? I'm capable of doing this. If you talk to me, you'll get this. They try and impress me, which allows me to get the best from people. Women try and impress me, which makes them subservient because they want to get the best from me and I get the best from them. Nobody is trying to impress you. This is going over your head. I want you to think about this. You're going through life and nobody's trying to impress you. So let's fix this problem. Your entire version of reality will be better if every time you meet people, they're trying to impress you. Now you're going to get the best of these people. Your life's going to be far better than it currently is. If we want people to try and impress us, let's work out how that is done. If you meet me, or if you meet Elon Musk, or if you meet Donald Trump, if you have half a brain, you're going to be trying to impress us. Why? What is your intention? Your intention is to make us like you or make us remember you. Why? Because you believe there'll be a financial benefit. You believe there'll be a social benefit. You believe that perhaps you're going to gain status. There's something you're looking for because people are self-interested. You're trying to impress me or Elon or Trump. You're trying to impress someone else so that you gain, which is fine. People are trying to impress me when I meet them so that they gain, which is fine. So we have to reverse engineer this. Why would you try and impress somebody famous or somebody important? Who is that person? Who are they? Why would you try and impress them? What are you trying to gain? And how can you apply that to yourself? How can you do certain things in your own life so that people now try and impress you? Reverse engineer it. Sit down, get a pen and paper. This is a life hack. And think, if I could meet anyone on the planet tomorrow, I'd meet this person. I'd try and impress them this way because I want to gain these things. Once you have that written down, reverse engineer it, swap positions, and be the guy that people are trying to impress. And you will see your entire version of reality change. Stop trying to be the one who's impressing others and start being the one people trying to impress. Every single relationship on earth, whether it's romantic, whether it's a diplomatic deal between sovereign states, whether it's a business relationship, whether it's a friendship, every single one is a value exchange. Both people have to give value and both people have to receive value. for any of these relationships to last long term. If one person is receiving more than they're giving, then eventually it will break down and the relationship will end. So value exchange is extremely important. Whenever you meet anybody, understand they are looking to extract from you. They are selfish. They want to take things from you. And you're only talking to them because you want to take things from them back. Value exchange is the basis of not only international diplomacy, it is the basis of marriage, it is the basis of friendship, it is the basis of business, it is the basis of absolutely everything. When you go into a store, you give them dollars, they give you a milkshake. That is a value exchange that you have both agreed upon. Therefore, it is your primary objective in all relationships to understand how you are prepared to be used and what you want in return. Most men typically are prepared to be used for protection and provision. We are happy for you to extract resource from us. We are happy for you to expect us to protect you. We are happy for you to take money from us. In return, what we want is respect. What we want is peace. We want to be provided for with small acts of care. We want to know that we matter in your world, and we want to feel different. We want to understand that you view us differently than other men in a hyper-competitive, masculine environment. When you understand these things, relationships are easy. So if you're ever sitting there and you're wondering why your relationship isn't working out, or your friendship's breaking down, or a business relationship isn't working, sit there and say, okay, how am I happy to be used? What do I have that this person can extract from me? How can this person use me so they benefit and I am happy with it? And how can I use them so I benefit and they are happy with it? Mutual using. Mutual selfishness. It is the mutual selfishness and the dual attempts at extracting as much as possible which will result in happy relationships. So you have to understand exactly what you're prepared to give up and what you're trying to take.